Today is the second day of COP26. What are your expectations from the conference?
Well, as we know, the stakes are very high. There are some really important meetings going on to make sure that we steer the world in a direction where we stay at 1.5. But what's really interesting for me is that to achieve that, it takes many things that need to happen. And of course, we are here today, very humble to try to accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles, which, as we know, transport is roughly 30% of the problem. In our way, trying to get people excited about electric cars.
During the first day, we have seen world leaders committing to even tougher climate commitments. Do you feel that there is space to avert the worst case scenario for climate change?
First, I'm an optimistic, and secondly, I'm a technology person. So from renewable energy to electric cars and to decarbonization of power generation, we have the technology today. It's not a problem that we don't know how to solve. It's a question of scale, will, budget, and of course, a lot of political power. So my view is that we can meet these targets, and frankly, we have to meet these targets. But of course, it's easier to achieve if we can get everyone, the whole populations behind it. And it cannot be always doom and gloom. We've got to aspire to something. And so again, my humble contribution and the team and transportation is, at least on the mobility side, we can do that. Because I drive an electric car, we have electric race cars here. We know that they are frankly better than combustion engine cars. So the future in our own industry is actually brighter. But it's a message that needs to be repeated.
So do you feel that the transport sector has a significant role to play in this energy transition? And what's the role of an electric race car in this journey?
Yeah, so as I said, transport sector is roughly 30% of the problem. So it's a big one. And of course, on top of that, let's not forget that a lot of the emissions from the transport sector are in cities where people live. So there's also a very strong health aspect. If you remove the emissions, not only is it better for climate change overall, but also it's much better for the health of citizens in cities. So it's a double benefits, really. So the role of our team, Envision Racing and Formula E, and our prototype electric car here, to show how quickly we can improve the technology and give to people a glimpse of the future. To tell them that, cars in a few years' time, electric cars will be better than combustion cars in every respect. For those who want fast cars, they can be faster. For those who need to travel long distances, they can do that. And of course, the main concern is the cost, and the cost will be overall the life of the vehicle much cheaper. So we are pretty much there. So the idea is now to communicate that to people and get them excited. And racing and sports in general is a really good way to get people excited about things.